What's up, everybody? It's your boy Totes. Welcome back to the channel. Today we got something a little cool. I think it's cool. We have the ARAK-21 from Faxon Firearms. Super excited to get this to the channel because I've been wanting to get a hold of one of these for at least the last 5 to 6 years. They finally started pushing them out again, and I finally got my chance to get my hands on one. Now, I do work with Faxon, but I did not get this from Faxon. I actually got this from Brownells, and Brownells did send this to me to put on the channel and talk about it, all right? So let's talk a little bit about what the ARAK is, okay? So the ARAK-21 is basically Faxon's take at an AK and an AR combined, right? So the bottom half, you run any mil-spec AR lower, and the top is going to be Faxon's long stroke piston bufferless upper, all right? So this thing is bufferless. It is a long stroke piston. So if you look at the tip, this is your gas settings, right? So in your gas settings, you have 5 different settings. 1 being remove it, all right? 2 is going to be the lowest gas possible. 3 is going to be medium gas. 4, high gas. 5 will be no gas, like running a bolt gun, all right? So we haven't read it on there at all. It is bufferless, as I said before, so all of the recoil mechanisms are all in the top of the gun, right? So that is awesome as well. Gotta love that. Now, the way I have mine set up, I am running it on position 5 because I am running on position 4 because I am running on the suppressor, and I need as much gas as I can to make the bolt reciprocate, right? Make it run reliably. I am running on a silencer code lower. I love these silencer code lowers. They are amazing. I've used about 3 of them. Really love them. Running a Geisley trigger. Running a Geisley trigger, as well as I'm running a Z-Bolt flashlight. I've been running Z-Bolt flashlights for a while. Love their setups, love the brightness of them, love everything about them. So this is a Z-Bolt, and I run the Holosun Aims on top of it, all right? In the back, for our bufferless folding system, which I'm not gonna fold it right now, but yes I am. It's just hard. In the back, I'm running a Midwest Industries rail. So it's a folding stock, it's a skeletonized rail, but it takes AR-15 stocks. So when I SBR it, I'll just change it and put the different stock on it. One of the best things about this setup is it is fully ambidextrous, okay? That is the #1 thing that got me to want to use it. It's because it's fully ambidextrous. I'm a lefty, so I have mine ejecting out the left side. You can have it ejecting out the right side, right? Well, the way you do that is you basically go in there, to pull out the bolt, you flip the bolt from the right side, switch it to the left side, put your cam pin back in, put it back together, slide it back in the rifle. Now it ejects out the left-hand side. Amazing, right? For me, that's amazing because now I'm like, okay, I'm left-handed, no more gas to the face, no more burnt brass on my arms, no more none of that, right? So that's exciting. So it is fully ambidextrous. So I flip mine to eject out the left-hand side. When they come out, I'm sure they all come to the right, but mine is out of the left-hand side, and I love it. What else we got? I am running a PWS BDE 7.62 on it right now. I do have another suppressor coming, so that will change. But I am running that on it right now with the rear end mounting system. Rear end everything. I run a rear end for everything that I do. Now, as far as the way it shoots, oh, and the side charging handle, that can be flipped to either side as well, right? All in all, I think this thing touches the cool factor, right? It's definitely cool, definitely does, hits that part. Mine is in 7.62x39. I want to run the 7.62x39 round. I love that round, but because it's versatile, right? I can use it for hunting, I can use it for home defense, whatever I want to do. I can use it for all those things. So that's why I want to run that round. We did run about 200 rounds through it today. As we're dropping clips into the video, you'll definitely see that. But it runs pretty well. I really like it. Today, we ran some subs through it. The subs shoot amazing. It's almost 300 blackout quiet. Love shooting the subs through it. I'm gonna probably shoot subs through it mostly. I want to make this my home defense gun, and it eventually will get there once I've shot it enough. I know it's gonna be what I need it to be. it'll definitely be that. But right now, I'm just testing it out, trying to see how it functions. The lower part of it is gonna function like a regular AR. There's nothing different, nothing changing about it. It's basically a regular AR at the bottom. The top is where the difference comes. The mass from the reciprocating bolt whenever you are shooting, it does have a little ump to it, but it is 7.62x39, so it's not gonna be the softest thing in the world. Now, I can adjust my gas down lower and it'll possibly run a lot better or even a lot smoother or a lot softer, but right now I'm shooting for reliability and I'm not changing it too much. I'm just trying to make sure it runs in the position that it's in right now. So that's an awesome thing. The magazines. So magazines, I'm gonna be honest, are probably going to be an issue, right? That is kind of the biggest issue when it comes to, wow, running 7.62x39 out of an AR platform. Magazines are always a problem. Today it ran pretty good. When I fill it all the way to 20, I do have some issues, and that's not a gun issue, that's a magazine issue. These 7.62x39 magazines are not the best in the world. You have to find which one actually works. These are Duramags. They work for the most part, but I did have a few issues with them loading, with the bullet dropping down in them, not loading into the chamber. I did have it a few times, so I'm gonna continue testing that. I wanna get some 10-round mags to see if they run better since they are straight, right? So these have that curve. I feel like that's what's causing it to mess up. But it didn't do it a lot. It did it a few times, but it didn't do it a ton of times. But that's why we keep testing, because I'm realizing that it's probably gonna have a magazine issue until I find the right magazines, right? Other than that, the gun didn't have any issue shooting, right? Shot everything that it loaded, it shot, right? I ended up going down to where I'm shooting 5 rounds at a time, right? Just to check the reliability of the upper, make sure it's running. And at that point, it's running everything. It literally runs great. 10, it ran pretty well as well. Once you start getting up into that 15 area, they start nosediving inside of the magazine where they're not even loading into the chamber. So we're gonna have to figure out our magazine thing before it's all said and done, which we will, but so far, I really do like it. In this testing phase, I love the gun. I love the upper, and I know it's gonna be my #1. I just wanna keep testing it. I just wanna keep seeing what it likes, what it doesn't like. What makes it run the best, what makes it not run so well. I'm gonna continue posting that and running through that over the next couple of weeks, maybe the next month. Continue to run about 1,000 rounds through it to see what all we're getting out of it, right? Runs great suppressed. Again, like I said, I'll drop some videos of subs in as well to let you see how they're going. Subs are amazing too, though. I mean, that's the most exciting thing, is how it runs subs. Sounds awesome. You're gonna be able to hear that here in a moment, all right? But that's really about it right now. I wanna continue testing out the ARAK-21. I love the gun, I love the upper. And I'm gonna continue to make sure and figure out what it is that it likes, what it doesn't like, what makes it run the best, what makes it flawless. I will continue doing that, continue running it, and continue running different magazines, all right? So anyways, thank you guys for stepping in. Really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please like and subscribe to the channel. We'll catch you guys later.